Welcome back. Now, 3 men accused of a deadly Winelands farm attack are due to appear in the Bonnievale Magistrate Court today. It's believed they were involved in the murder of farmer Two Wessels back in 2019. Wessels' wife was severely injured after being tortured for hours. The accused were extradited from Lesotho. Monique Mortlock is tracking that story for us and joins us now. Good morning, Monique. A very horrific story, honestly, that Mrs. Wessels was tortured for hours like this. Can you just give us a background to this particular case?
Yes, it's certainly been seen as a miracle that she managed to survive that attack in May 2019. And it was an incident that rocked the small town of Bonnievale to its core, because these men who had allegedly perpetrated the attack, they were apparently seasonal workers. And the day or 2 days after the incident, one man, a 19-year-old suspect, he was arrested, and the other suspects, police searched high and low for them. They were eventually tracked down in Lesotho, and following a lengthy extradition process, they finally were able to be returned to South Africa, where last week they made their first appearance here at the Bonnievale Magistrate's Court. And today they're expected to state whether they intend to apply for bail or not. But who I have with me here is Agriculture MEC for the Western Cape, Ivan Meyer. Sir, just explain to us your interest in this case, because we know that farm murders has been a hot button topic in South Africa for a number of years, with many farmers and even farm workers around the country saying that national government isn't doing enough or isn't taking it with the same urgency as maybe other crimes.
Well, we know that agriculture is very important in South Africa. We have seen in 2020, while all these sectors of the economy had negative economic growth, it was only agriculture that had positive economic growth. So agriculture is a driving force of economic growth in South Africa. That's why my view is an attack on a farmer, an attack on a farm worker is an attack on the economy of South Africa. And that's why I have a specific interest in this particular case. I went to the farm. I've seen the murder scene. I've attended the funeral of Two Wessels. I've seen the pain, the suffering of the local community. I've seen the devastating impact on the local economy. But more importantly, I saw how the dignity and the well-being of the family were affected as a result of this murder that took place in this place. We are now here in Bonnievale. This is the biggest soft fruit region south of the equator, very significantly important. But for me, it's the dignity and the safety of our rural communities that matters the most in this case. And that's why today I'm here in court in Bonnievale. I will be supporting the family. I will be supporting farmers. I will be supporting our agri-workers here in this case. And I want justice in this case. We've put a court watching brief in this particular matter, and I will oppose bail in this particular case. We want justice for our farmers.
And tell me, sir, how is the family doing, and also the farm workers on the farm? Because I know that it was reported after the incident in May 2019 that the farm workers were also those who had been on the farm, who had found Miss Wessels after she managed to go and call for help, that they were also traumatized along with the family.
Well, obviously, we know that this was not an ordinary farm attack. There were severe brutality that accompanied this murder and the attack. Boiled water was thrown over the wife of the farmer. This was a brutal attack. Obviously, it affects the whole family. Trauma for the daughters. The farmer's wife is still farming, living here in the town. Obviously, we want to protect her integrity. We want to protect her dignity. But they have recovered remarkably. She's continuing with the farming activities, and I am very, very proud that she is still continue with the farming activities, because we need farmers here in the Western Cape, given what is happening globally in terms of food security. But obviously, time will heal the wounds in this community also for the workers. And so this is not something that can go overnight. They have received trauma counseling, but this is something, because of the brutality, this will certainly take time.
Thank you very much. That was Minister for Agriculture here in the Western Cape, Ivan Meyer, saying that he will oppose bail should those 3 accused who are appearing today intend to apply for bail. We know how these matters usually go. It's postponement on top of postponement, but certainly for the family of Yuri Wessels, the farmer who was, as Minister Meyer was saying, who was so brutally murdered on his farm, Kapteinsdrift, a couple of years ago. Certainly for the family, they want to see justice being served. They want this closure because even though the physical wounds have healed, certainly those mental and emotional scars will remain.
And this process is a very important step in their very, very long journey to healing. Monique, thank you very much for that update.